Cool, cool, cool. Pursuit here, playing some Crash Landing, and just wanted to give a rundown of my Pneumaticraft automation seed room now that I've been able to get it set up a little bit better. I've basically alphabetized the plant seeds around here next to some block gates that will remove them and replant them. There's 14 different seeds. So we've got the burst seed, the chopper seed. I put the squid seed in the corner here because it needed water and the blocks would hold it in place. And I'll show what the corner is there in a minute. And then I've got creeper ender plant, which needs to be on end stone. We've got the fire flower, which needs to be on netherrack. And if it drops anything else, it will start on fire and destroy your seed, so be careful putting that one on there. I lost my first seed because I accidentally tossed it right here when I was aiming from there. So just a cautionary note. We got the lightning seed, and this one, the trickiest one of the bunch, I'd say, the helium one, it floats up, so I put a little barrier on both sides here so that when it breaks, it will get dropped right there and can't float away either direction. And I've also removed the two on both sides because you couldn't put these little barriers up, and it seemed to be popping off randomly a lot more frequently too with the plant next to it. I think every time it updates something next to it, it has a chance of popping this off. I don't know. I'm not sure what it was doing, but it seemed to work better like this, and it has to be on netherrack also. And we got the potion plant, the rain plant, repulsion plant, slime plant, and the propulsion plant. And I put the propulsion plant in the corner here at the end because when I put it down, let me just show you this one. Maybe I'll show you the other ones too, what they do funky. But this one, when you put it down, it will, if I can put it in the right place, where'd it go? Apparently I just lost it somehow. It has legs though. If you couldn't tell, I just lost one. Let's grab another one. Propulsion plant. What I was trying to show you was though, when you drop it down, it moves. So to make it easier for me to deal with, I put it in the corner here. I don't need that there. But I put it in the corner here, and I plan to just throw whatever up here. I mean this, or a piece of dirt. So as long as it's going in a direction like that, once it's set and these things drop it to plant it, it doesn't really move anywhere, but that seemed to be the best way to deal with that. And I've got several rows here more that I can duplicate ones on once I get more block gates and decide which ones I need to get quicker. But you can also, you can just bone meal these, which apparently I am out of bone meal. Let me just write down here. I can grab. There we go, bone meal. You can just bone meal these to grow them, but this seems to be a good way to get them to work nicely. Come on. Oh, I think I might have broken the... There we go. Somehow I disabled this. Oh, I broke the connection earlier to the filing cabinet. So, yeah, when these are fully grown, they will break off. And occasionally you will get two seeds here, so I've set up this item valve in the center here that will pick up any additional... it always grabs two, but occasionally you get three, so it picks up one, throws one filing cabinet, throws one down. If there's a third one, it doesn't know what to do with it, so it just drops it there. So this item valve will pick up any of the extra ones from around the edge. And in the corners here, I have the flying plant seeds. They go up and they go to the sides and they run all over the place, so I just tightly packed it into here, and it's popping out from this block gate. The other thing is they stay out a little longer than the rest of the seeds do before they plant, so this item valve will pick them up. But since it's in the corner here, it's 1 block away from its reaching distance, so it won't pick them up. So I will occasionally lose the 3rd seed, but I've decided I am going to put them in at least 2 of the corners, if not all of the corners, to compensate for the seeds that I lose, so we can continue making extra ones. I don't know that I'll need that many, so I just did 2 for now to make up for lost seeds, which will probably give me more than the others would anyways. So that's my setup here, using the Steve's Factory Manager, the item valve that's set to, you use your little crescent hammer on it here to change it from this to this, and you put a lever on there to power it, or you can put on one of these pneumatic servos also and put it to ignore redstone, and it will work. But that's why I felt it was best. And I'm using a file cabinet down here so that some of these have like 2 versions of the same seed. If you notice, the end data number is different. This one's 12 and this one's 28, and I think you can end up with 6s on them. I don't know how I got a 28. That's like way out there. But this will pick up all of them and holds. All these seeds are considered to be the same as far as the filing cabinet doesn't pay attention to the end number. That's probably the damage value number. So we can store them all here, and once this gets full, I have an extra chest right here to pick up extra ones. Let me know when I've filled up the file cabinet, because there's really no good way to tell when the file cabinet is used up otherwise. And I guess I will just explain this one more time. I explained it earlier, but I may use a different clip anyways. So I have this machine inventory manager, which has, let me switch my water, which has these inventory cables running all the way around the outside, and in the corners I've made it gone down, over and back up. So they're all connected up, and they're connected up twice that way. So if I break the connection, I don't lose any of, if I break this one right here, I'm not going to lose the connection. If I break this one, they'll still be connected from that side and from that side. So I'm going all the way around to these inventory, to the machine inventory manager. I got the block gates set up on a variable here for the white variable. I didn't care about the container types because that's not an issue for me to have to worry about, and I've just selected all of the block gates. And then we've got the variable for the items also set to the orange. We don't really have to do anything with that. And ignore these 2. These are not in use anymore. I took some of the ideas from this from Direwolf 20, but I simplified it more, so I didn't need these 2 extra pieces. And I've got a trigger, and I've got to set it 1 second. I'm probably going to set it at 10 seconds once I've got it all situated the way I like it, because I don't need it running all the time. It only needs to check it every once in a while. And then I've got a for each statement here set on the white blocks with the orange elements. And I don't think I need to do anything, just leave those what they were set at. I've got a conditional statement here that says to check all of the variable items of the Pneumaticraft Seeds, because I've got this set, if any, it needs at least 2, so it knows that it can be picked up, and I've got a mod detection so that it will check for any items from Pneumaticraft, which would only be the seed. So I only have to really select the one type of seed. So if that's true, meaning if there's 2 of a seed, to go ahead and do this conditional statement, and it says to pick them all up. So it will pick them all up, and it will pick up all the, so we're looking for the items, of blacklist, so it's going to pick up any item there because we're only expecting to have the Pneumaticraft seeds. So we wanted to pick them all up, and then we want to output one of them. So the instant it picks it up, it can also output it from the exact same item. Direwolf had it set up, Direwolf20 had it set up so that he set it to a temporary chest. You really don't need the temporary chest to pull it in and out of. You can just pull it into the block gate and throw it right back out the block gate. But I've got it set to one of the seeds and mod detection again, so it's not necessarily going to be the squid seed, it's going to be any seed that's from Pneumaticraft, and you can probably do match all also because I don't have any other items that are even going to be here besides the Pneumaticraft seeds. But that works good for me, so whitelisted as one of them that I'm outputting to that block gate, and then the rest of them I've got going to the file cabinet because it will take all the seeds and count them as many as you need up to a certain amount. And I've got it set to mod detection again here, so it'll put all the seeds out there. And the reason that I have this item gate here, I think how it works from what I've been testing is these block gates, when they're checking to see if there's 2 here, it checks for 2, and then occasionally I think what's happening, see that one left 2 there, it actually pulled 1 into the filing cabinet, but it left another one sitting out there because it checked and saw that there was 2 and it actually got 3, so it only grabbed 2 of them, put 1 there, put 1 in here, and the other one just got lost in the process. So this item valve is picking up the extra ones in a 3 block radius around it, squared, so it will pick all the way up to right here where the plant seeds are, but it will not pick up the one that's in the corner there. That's why it's set up like that. The one in the corner, if this gets 3, it will just get lost, but I really didn't have a better way to make it acknowledge that it needed to pay attention to those. And if I need to come up here and do anything else, if I need one in particular a lot more of, I can just come and bone meal it, let it do its thing. It'll plant one, and it'll throw me some more in the cabinet, so I'm actually getting quite a bit here. So, I hope this was helpful. I'm probably going to run some more along here of the ones I need the most, and maybe some more in the corners. Let me know if you have any questions about what I've done here, or anything that you think might be helpful for me to rearrange this. I love this one. I didn't show this one. So, yep, there it goes. It plants another one. Just keeps right where it needs to be. So, thanks again for watching. And like, comment, and subscribe for future content.